Hello, everybody.
The hell did I just laugh?
I am currently waiting for the Logitech gaming software to actually update its games list, because I need to change the centering spring on my wheel, and it doesn't want to work at the moment. It's doing a thing, and it's not doing the thing that I want it to do as a thing. Hey, Matty. Chris, you so. XVNZ. Louie and Joe. You so. How's Dave? So excited about yesterday. I'm good. I'm in no way surprised, just as excited. I was so happy to see some of the... I don't know who the other one was. What was his name? Adam? Yeah, I've no idea who Adam was, but it was great to see somebody that I recognized immediately as a regular winning one of the Z64 editions. Bit late, Dave. I know. I'm still waiting for Logitech gaming software. It's really just not happy lately. But we'll start the stream and just kind of deal with it, I guess. You need a Christmas card too. I'll see if I can get like a pack of Christmas cards when I'm in town on probably Monday. Or probably tomorrow, actually. So is it stopped being a... No, it's still doing a thing. Okay, stop that. Open it up again. It's doing the exact same thing. Right, until the wheel works, I'm just gonna use mouse and keyboard, because it is working in theory, it's just being a bit mean to me. Also, I could turn this giant pile of straw into bales, I've just realised. Would be a thing to do. Over here, we do have the little project to get everything going. And we go. Oh, this does have an engine. We do have our little forestry project on the go, so let's continue with this. Just while we're waiting for the wheel to really get going properly. Something just dinged. Unable to detect any game controllers. Wait, what? No, there's a wheel plugged in. Like, it's plugged in. I may need to reinstall Logitech gaming software. Oh my god. The wheel is broken already. Let me see if I can do this real quick. No, it's... there. Yes, uninstall, please. And if I go to my downloads, Logitech, LGS. Yeah, hard worker. I'm hoping to use the wheel, but it's just being a bit of a turd. I accept. Please connect Logitech controllers. Next. Do I keep my PC on my desk? No, it's under my desk. As for the wheel, it goes under my desk when I'm done with it for the day. Yeah, you can see the wheel is calibrating itself. It's not detected the wheel. PC broke, you're gonna join the server. Okay. You can see the wheel is definitely it's not detecting the wheel. I can't use the wheel. Oh my god. Yeah. I hate Logitech sometimes. I'm gonna get my Xbox controller plugged back in. I need to reinstall the bloody drivers for my wheel tonight. That's fun. Things seem to be not working. Yeah, Logitech gaming software is being a turd. That is infuriating. That is actually infuriating. I spent like an hour last night getting it all set up, and then when I go to use it in the stream today, no. Why on earth would you want to use your wheel in Farm Sim? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want a convenient thing like a controller that you only really need one hand for? No. Not gonna allow that. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Skills. I mean, that'll do. I just need to get it over to here, so. The wheel is back and immediately broken. I'm so tempted to like send Logitech an email being like, "Hey, I really want to use your wheel, but your gaming software is ass for the G27. Can I get like a new wheel? You like sponsor me a new wheel, Logitech?" Maybe a new webcam too, just for. Just for kicks. Even though the C920 is absolutely fantastic. So there is method behind this madness of doing forestry, by the way. I'm not just doing forestry for the hell of it. I am doing forestry to clear this area so that I can get more field for my field. It's a kind of a longish medium-term plan. It's not a short-term thing. Yes, that's totally locked on game. That's totally a physics. There you go. Figured out that I've not grabbed it. You have man flu, you're all gonna die. I'm gonna just change the title real quick. So that I'm not, like, claiming I got a wheel. There we go. Title has been fixed. That was incredibly fast. Also, can I, like, pick up the rest of this tree and... Ooh. That works. How are we doing for fill on this? Quite good. We're 9,000 liters. Could you get my address? I'd prefer not to give that out, Matty. I hope you, you don't mind me being a bit rude on that front. Let's just chop this here. Come on. You're going for a little walk. You're gonna get a nice little surprise here. You're gonna get a lovely massage from solid steel crushing belts. Or not. You know, that works too. Come on. Into the wood chipper you go now. Couldn't even swallow your food. That doesn't sound like man flu to me, to be quite honest. I had something similar before and ended up in the hospital for a week. Oh, come on. Most of the trees on the belt, but obviously not enough. Here we go. Just kick it. We're gonna go until I get food, probably. Probably gonna be the time that I'll call the stream, because I think it's Chinese tonight. Well, I've been told that it might well be Chinese tonight. This is probably the better way of putting that. Which means I get meat, chicken, and fried rice. What? That there. That's. You've only just recovered from your fractured finger now, this. Yeah, life likes throwing just crap at you sometimes. There we go. Now it's time for some completely safe wood cutting. If I can get on top of the tree. There we go. Completely logical and safe forestry. Joystick went west. Oh dear. My wheel has decided it doesn't want to... Well, the software has decided it doesn't want to recognize the wheel again. Yes! perfect physics. I reckon if I come in and just hold this bit down, it might actually chip, you know? Might feed itself through. It's in a good... no, it doesn't want to. Kick. That wasn't a kick, but okay. Come on. Oh, it's too big to be fed in like that. That's also too big. Well, let's grab the other half of the wood and kind of make do with what we've got here. Because I can reverse the John Deere into it to feed it in. Could have pushed it with the John Deere's bucket. That's what I'm gonna do. Is if this doesn't want to feed properly, then I'm just gonna use the John Deere to shove it. Okay, that side wants to feed, this side doesn't, so I can probably just reverse into it. It'll be fine. Yep, just need a little nudge. And that looks like the trailer's full. The trailer is in fact full. So we need to get down to, or up to, the sawmill. Which is quite a distance away. Is that the only place that I can sell wood chips? Is that the only place that looks up wood chips? Yes. Hey Benji! It's crack. Not a whole lot. I tried using the wheel and it decided to brake immediately. I wonder actually, could I get it to work? What USB port am I using there? Should we kill all signs again? I'm gonna try something here. Hang on. This might work, this might not work. Let's just put the wheel up on my desk real quick. And just secure it down enough that it doesn't fall. Because I think if I were to use this USB port, okay, not that one, maybe this one. No, it's just not wanting to work. That's fine. That's fine, I tried. Your wheel works. Mine was working last night, it's just that somehow overnight it's decided to kill itself. So I'm gonna have to do my usual troubleshooting of rebooting my PC at some point later. I'm used to Spudman, it's all set up and calibrated and I've got all my key points set. The wheel itself doesn't want to work today. I had it working last night, and today my PC doesn't want to recognize it exists. This little T6 is gonna have so much pain. Also, I'm liking how this forestry area here actually fits into the map. Like, usually I'd criticize maps surrounding forestry areas that just make no sense. I love this map because everything on it just makes sense. There's kind of a logical place for everything. That's kind of an issue that I found with 17 was that some of the forestry areas just were kind of shoehorned in and forced into maps. And then you get these maps where they just make sense. Granted, it is a bit of a long drive to the shop, so I might, or to the sawmill, I might get a faster tractor. But then again, this is actually going below its top speed, but maxed out on what it can do. I've put my wheel down on my slipper and that was really uncomfortable. It wasn't painful, but just uncomfortable. I wouldn't want to start up here. Like, you're so far away from the shop, this would be a terrible starting position. Although maybe good because field 3 is grass. Holy cow. You getting a G29 for Christmas? Very nice. I'm getting a little netbook. Okay, where is the... Ah, there's the wood chip sell point. I've positioned myself horrifically for this. Hey Ernie! How am I today? Frustrated with my wheel. Because it was working last night, and then today I go to start the stream, and it's not being recognized. How much would it be to rent a truck? $6,000 for the Phoenix. Another 3,000 for this, so 9,000. Let's do that. Let's make it a John Deere truck. Hey Aiden, how am I? I'm doing good, how are you? Getting a Logitech G502 Pro Spectrum. I've got the Logitech G402, that's a fantastic mouse. James, hello. I'm getting on good, how are you? And Aiden, I'm doing good. How are you doing today, dude? It's a Grinch truck? No, it's a John Deere. I use John Deere green and John Deere yellow. It is a John Deere Tatra. I almost said Valtra. But that's the thing that Giants have done that's really nice in FS19 is they actually have the colours named so you know which one you're using. Last week's school before Christmas this week, very nice. I'm gonna just save a bit of time here and I'd probably save no time at all because of the crash that I managed to cause, but we'll get it. Almost definitely save some time by doing this. Away we go! And that can stay there for a while. So when there's a frustration in your head box and in your mind about, oh, this tractor is very slow and this trailer is very small and I'm probably not going to make much money out of each trailer, hire a truck. This is a top tip from Dave. Because now, even if I'm going just as slowly, I'll be able to get a butt ton more wood chips moved around. Is this a tree or just like a... That's just like a thing. Okay. So let's get lazy... Well, lazy, I say. Come to think of it. It's actually lazy. How much... Oh, it would have been cheaper to just get the man aggro truck. Or the man forestry truck thing. How much would it be to rent one of these? Not this. How much would it be to rent this? 22 grand? We're going Komatsu, boys. Hey, Daniel. We are going to drive the sun. No. Did I know there's a smaller one of these and probably cheaper? Yes, that only knocks the trees. That doesn't chop them up. What this one does is chop them up. Which is exactly what I want to do, because then I can, ideally, hopefully, chop them straight into the... straight into the wood chipper. Okay, so... How do change cut length? Why? Go 4-meter cuts. Hope 1.2 comes out this week for consoles. Same, actually. Okay. Here goes nothing. Okay, this may be a bit of a long drive. I do Forza stream again sometime? Yes! I might do one tomorrow. I might have Mondays just be kind of a... I may stream, and if I do, it'll be a chill game stream kind of day. This is such a convoluted way of getting... Do you know what? I'm just gonna do it here. Just launch that last bit. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. Where did I break? The G27, it just decided to not recognize itself today. It's drunk. It needed to... I just need to reboot my PC to fix it. But it's a bloody pain when it does that. Come on. You had it there for a second. Hey, Tom. Is it that I'm too close now, or what's... What is the major problem here? Oh, it's that I turned off the harvester at some point. That would explain a bit, yes. G27 likes to die randomly. Yeah, it does that. That's just one of the weird things that it does. You kind of get used to it. I know how to fix it. I just don't want to right now. Because it requires me to reboot my PC, which I don't want to do today. Well, not right now, at least. Come on. Why didn't you balance a tree on top of your Komatsu? This is either going to work as a plan or be horrific. Will the G29 work with 19 on console? I see no reason why not. I can't say for sure, because I don't have a console or G29. I enjoy how it cut there right at the very end of the tree. Like, no, I'm gonna do one more cut. Just bear with me. I'm gonna do a little niblet. This is my way of spending as little time as possible actually using this. Because I figure if I use Komatsu and just cut everything down in one go, sure, there'll be a mess of logs to deal with at the end of this. But, I'll be using it for as little time as possible and possibly save money on the whole lease thing that I had to do. Can I do... Oh, I can do this. Thank you, Komatsu. You're very accommodating. I am at least being smart with how I'm doing this, for once. You said dragging the head of the Komatsu along the ground. Come on, you can do it, Komatsu. Look, up there is way too high to be cutting. This bit of tree is too big. No, it's not. Calm down, Komatsu. You're fine. Who trusted me with this thing? Me! I mean, it's working surprisingly well as a plan. Because, I mean, the plan is just to get these trees gone so that I can maybe, hopefully, do... like, make a mega field out of this. So I'm just straight up deforesting this area so that I can make more field out of my field. I think that's gonna do because I need to test the U. I need to even check if this is gonna work. He says with quite a few logs already on the ground. Because the plan is I got so many logs here that I should be able to just grab multiple at once. So let's do. That is literally one. That is literally a log. That's. There you go. Okay, let's try this again. I mean, that's 100% better, but it's still not great. Wheel loader comes to mind for this lot. That is probably a better idea. Problem is, I think I've rented too much now and I can't afford a wheel loader. Come on, off you go. It is working how I want it to, though. Except for... you know, that bit. Yeah, I'm hoping more logs will push that through eventually. Dave's new circus act, balancing a log. It's a thrill of an hour. Welcome back, Huso. There we go. I've got 4 logs and I've broken the grabber. Perfect. 3 logs. And a potentially still broken grabber. Oh no, it was 4. It was 4 all along. This is actually working a lot better than I'd actually expected. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting this to work at all. Was not expecting this to work one bit. Because, I mean, it's me and it's forestry. And my forestry ideas tend to be abject failures at best. But considering this is actually working in a vague manner similar to how I'd hoped, I'm gonna call it a complete and utter success. He says while trying to shove logs through come on. There we go. Like, granted, there are bits of log now stuck in weird directions on the wood chipper, but there are logs going through the wood chipper. Hey, DMF. I'm gonna call this a success just because there are logs actually making their way through the wood chipper. Like, this is not going horrifically. It's not going well. It's not going horrifically. Down you go. So, I mean, I don't know what to say, and I really don't know what to say because chat's gone silent again. Are you guys impressed with this nonsense, or no? Okay, we got another 4 logs. I'm gonna do... Oh, that was a terrible idea, Dave. I had 4 logs, and then I tried to get smart with it, and now I got 0 logs. That's what I get for trying to be cheeky. Hey, Farmer Campion, Bradley. I think I've got 5 logs this time. New record. You what? Okay, that was amazing, and I wish I had an action replay of that. Oh, that's pretty. It's even stuck, just sticking straight out of the ground. Oh, it's lodged itself in the ground. That's even better. It seems significantly shorter than it was a minute ago. I do need to pick this. Can I even do this? This might be, like, horrifically glitched forever. I'm gonna go with it's probably horrifically glitched forever. Oh, no. It apparently it exists. What happens if I try and put it into the wood chipper, though? Well, I mean, it's definitely trying. I can't say I can't say I've got any confidence in it. A sign of good physics? It's a sign of me trying to do some forestry. I mean, it's not me doing forestry if there isn't a log spinning around 500 times in midair. Have a plan. I have a plan. If I go like this, then I can grab basically nothing. I'm now thinking that the wheel loader may in fact have been a very good idea for this, but it's a bit late for that now. I've grabbed an log. I've got 100% more logs than I would have if I didn't have any logs at all. Actually, 5 trillion%, seeing as 100% of 0 is still 0. So I can just make up a number. Oh, hang on. These logs are stuck on something. Okay, we've got... Well, that's an improvement. It's still not great. Log fork seems a bit useless. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I maybe should have gone with the fork for the front loader, and I might still do that. Just see if I have any luck with that. Because this used to be the one that you'd kind of naturally go for, was the telehandler one, because it worked the best. I'm gonna get the one for the front loader and see if we have any extra luck with that. Front loader... Somehow I doubt it, but I mean, it's worth a try. Well, the spinner's gone. The spinning log has gone. Let's get this over to the shop. If only I had creator tools. If I had creator tools, that would have gone a whole lot worse, Bradley. I actually think I'm doing better now than I would do if I had creator tools or a mod like that. Because we're making good progress. I'm not going to pretend like we're going nowhere with it. We are making good progress. It's ground leveling coming to console next week. That's the hope. I'm not going to say plan. That's the hope. There we go, we got Barbie's magical log fork. I'm gonna grab a weight as well, just to be on the safe side here. If you're gonna do forestry, do it high vis. I love how you can paint just random things pink. We've got Barbie's magical forestry kit. Oh dear. It's such a vivid pink. Like, I love the shade of pink they've gone with for this game. But oh my god, it's so vivid. I don't think this is going to be as useful as the loader for the telehandler, just because it's much smaller, but I think it might be a bit more grabby. Yeah, it's definitely sliding under the logs just not much better, but a bit better. Need to get a bright pink voucher now. I really do, but I don't have the money now in game because I've been derping about. Yeah, the health and safety, like, this is high vis. You can't claim it's not high vis. I mean, if you don't see a John Deere coming along with a bright pink log fork and bright pink weight on the back, then you maybe need to get your eyes tested. Do you know what? I'd actually argue this is better than the... well, not better, but as good as the telehandler fork. Wheel loader fork would probably be better still, but it's not something I can really afford. Because it would require a wheel loader, which I don't have. Kind of curious as to how a skid steer would do. So let's do some cleanup while we're over here. Sell the deer, but I want a deer. Like, this is my conundrum. Is I actually want a John Deere. I really quite like the 6M. Hey, Larry lad, you've joined us in the midst of some RainbowDave forestry with Barbie's magical forestry kit. Which may or may not be some just bog standard forestry kit that I've decided to paint hot pink. I'm also having a bit of an argument with the twig right now. Because it just wouldn't be me doing forestry if I wasn't having an argument with the twig at some point. Oh, the... Hey! When in doubt, glitch it out. Never seen this setup before. It's at least colourful than high-vis. I mean, health and safety will be very proud of me today. There is no way you can miss this driving down the road. Or driving around at all. You know, you're supposed to use high-vis equipment for forestry just because there might be people walking through the forests. Don't think you can get more high-vis than hot pink. I'm onto something that even the manufacturers haven't figured out yet, is hot pink is the new high-vis colour. Excuse me, could you... Excuse me? I didn't want to do anything, I had to detach the entire fork. Come on, down we go. Grabby, grabby. I am gonna have to... I think now is a good time to just shove, like, all of that into the wood chipper. We're even gonna do this in a safe manner. I'm not gonna get out of the tractor, I'm gonna actually use the forks to do the pushing. See, look at that! Actually doing things realistically. He says in a John Deere with hot pink equipment on the front and back. How full is the trailer? It's about half full. Hey Sean! Farming man. One thing is for sure, Giants have definitely improved the... See, I was just about to say they've improved the log forks as a tree, as a bit of a log was glitching through the fork here. But they've definitely improved the fact that they're no longer just made of jelly. I mean, sure, stuff can still glitch through them, but... they now actually grab. Which is more than could be said of the forks in 70... No, let go, you get... This is MP! No, Larry lad, this is single player. If this was MP, it would be going much worse, no doubt. I generally, Larry lad, alternate between single player and multiplayer. Just because that way I don't get too stressed out by either of them. What have I done? There we go. Especially if pizza's there. Yeah. Pizza would just be straight up stealing the logs. You just see one of those manned forestry trucks come through, pick up a bunch of logs and then leave. Ain't kind of John Deere you never thought you'd see the day? Well, you've clearly never been around this channel before, Al. Yes! this, Honey Badger. The reason being, I want to compare this log fork to the telehandler one, and I think the front loader log fork is better. Like, of the two, I think the front loader log fork grabs a bit better. Granted, the telehandler fork can grab more, but it doesn't feel like it grabs as well. Came out today, no doubt, on a site that I'm refusing to use because it's not Giants, ModHub, or FSUK. Because I'm tarring pretty much every other site with the dodgy brush at this point. Whether or not they deserve it is up to personal preference, but I'm not going to trust sites that don't test mods anymore. So, yeah, I'm limiting what mods I can use. You know, there's going to be some good mods that I just never play with because they're not on a site that I would consider trustworthy, but I'm not gonna sit here, you know, testing mods constantly anymore. I'm kind of done with that. I can't justify the time. You don't trust the testing in FSUK? How come, honey? Because I know a lot of the testers on FSUK. I can relay your concerns back to them if you wish. Like, sometimes the testing on FSUK does, you know, have weaknesses, but it's all voluntary. There's no professional testers on FSUK. As nice as that would be, FSUK just doesn't make the money to justify that. Missing the top dynamic attach conclusions. Yeah, FSUK Perfect isn't like 100% perfect. It'll work. It's not got any major issues, and it's not going to conflict with itself. Because I've come across mods before that conflict with themselves, and they're the worst kind. You can put anything you want through a chipper. You could in FS17 on. Like, anything you can cut, you can shove through a chipper. That's, not an issue. Even, you might notice one of these bits of log is one of the bits that were on the ground. Here. Come on, grab it. Okay, that's... You might notice there's a log here that I've just picked up off the ground, basically. It's one of the ones that kind of come with the map. And they've got a special little thing you can do. Says about working. Yeah. The problem with FSUK Honey Badger is it is all volunteers and, like, they don't have really a set criteria. Is that one off the ground? That's chipping. I think that might be the truck full. No, there's still space left in the truck. Did I only cut like a truckload of logs? Wow. Okay. I probably would have made more money if I didn't chip them. Like, I'd probably be making more money if I wasn't shipping these. When am I doing a multiplayer stream? Tomorrow. I did one yesterday, Larry lad. Dude, don't expect me to stream the same thing every single day. Oh no, I won't be streaming multiplayer tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow's going to be kind of a random stream. I'm just going to stream what I want tomorrow. Because I've only got like an hour that I can stream in tomorrow. So it's not going to be multiplayer, it's just going to be something random. It's probably not going to be Farm Sim. But don't expect me to stream multiplayer every day or to do multiplayer every day, because that would just be a fast track to me just not doing multiplayer streams. And ETS2. No, I don't have that installed. Oh, I do have... No, I have ETS2 installed, but... there's no pro mods for the current version. Which, to me, is just kind of... makes it a bit pointless to try and do ETS2. Teresa back to the farm, not the shop. Any plans for the Insanity Challenge? Yes, it's done. It's being cancelled. Due to just lack of interest, unfortunately. I'm gonna move it on to another map in time, but the interest just wasn't there. God, good lord, no. I'd much prefer to stream myself picking my eyes out with a rusty spork than play COD. Think I made the challenge too hard. That was the intention of it though, honey. Like, the intention wasn't for it to be easy. If it was easy, then it'd just be a generic Let's Play and I'd hate it. The entire intention of it... Like, I wouldn't call it insanity if it was going to be easy. The whole point of it was that I made the rules in such a way that it was as close to the most difficult as I could get in FS19. And I think comically I went a bit too far. Why? Because I don't like first-person shooters and Call of Duty is terrible. In my opinion. This is the perfect music for me doing Forestry. Hey, FS Legend. Certain. Yeah, Honey Badger, that's kind of the point of the series. That was the entire point. Like, you weren't there for the original Insanity. That was the entire point. The original Insanity was worse. Yeah, I really don't like the telehandle log fork. That's just not agreeing with me at all. I'm actually preferring the front loader one. Chipper's a 5,000 litre overflow. I know, that's why I keep checking the truck. I'm not checking it for funsies, I'm checking to see how full it is. That should be it filled now. Yep, that's it full. So off we go to a sawmill. No, Laurie lad, that's... The time just isn't there for that for any of us. Like that would be hell to actually arrange. I've broken the wheel. My PC's not recognizing it, and I need to reboot to get it to detect properly. And I just couldn't be bothered rebooting, Tommy. Like, the stream was starting late enough as it was. I didn't want to delay it even more by rebooting a few times. By the way, I am fully aware that I'm just going to lose money on this forestry with all the equipment that I've leased. Don't think I expect to make money. Did you eat any corned beef today? No. I had noodles instead. That was breakfast today. It was noodles. No, Larry, I was using it last night. I was playing some... what did I play last night? Some Kartcraft. I was given a key to that. That's a lot of fun. I might stream some of that tomorrow. Although there are some issues with Kartcraft, I've noticed. There's some... frame rate issues that cause some physics issues as a direct result. I was also playing some R Factor 2... and some Automobilista. Did I play anything else last night? No, it was just R Factor 2, Automobilista, and Kartcraft. Immediately broke Farm Sim with the wheel. It wasn't being detected. That happens sometimes. It happens so frequently that I know exactly what I need to do to fix it. I just can't be bothered. Any good mods out? Yeah, just the Giants ones so far. And the basically everything Vertex have brought out. Although I'm still angry with them for the fuel tank that's made of lies. That pinged quite nicely. Logitech, yeah, that's the problem with Logitech, is the software is crap. And even the hardware, in terms of wheels, isn't the greatest. Like, this is coming from a very extreme viewpoint, in terms of, like, what's up the fuel tank? It claims everywhere that's 5,000 litres. It's actually infinite. It's misleading. I voted it down on the Giants motto because, yeah, I downloaded a 5,000 litre fuel tank. I did not download an infinite fuel tank. Because I thought it'd be really cool, and they already had the refill stuff working, and no, it's just infinite. But the Logitech wheels, this is coming from kind of a sim racing point of view. For most uses, they're fine, but from a sim racing point of view, they're gear driven, which is much lower resolution and much clunkier than a belt-driven wheel. Like in terms of heavy use, you're better off going for a belt-driven wheel. They tend to wear a bit less, the potentiometers tend to be a bit better. And they're just kind of, in a way, better wheels all around. But Logitech do win out on price. They're probably like... They're definitely good wheels. I'm not saying they're crap, but there are better wheels out there, obviously, and in some cases better wheels in the same price range. Like, I'd love to get a Thrustmaster TMX or something. A decent Thrustmaster wheel because they're belt driven. So they'd be a lot quieter. I'm not gonna ramp down the hill this time. I am, however, gonna take this shortcut. Oh no. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm resetting this. Cannot return this because it's in use. That's twice I've done that now. I also need to reset this. Yes. And the trailers as well, please. See speciality. Sad trombone noise. Where is it? Where is it? Thrustmaster TMX Pro, 3 belts, 900 degrees of rotation. Did I see your comment earlier? I may or may not have. That is coming off your gear. Mine is fine. The gear shifter, the leathers come off of it, but it's mostly good still. When am I finishing? Basically when I get food. Oh, this has turned itself off and all. This is something that I truly despise about FS19, is the stuff turning itself off. Like, I've got manual engine start turned on so that I don't need to keep jumping into stuff to keep turning it back on. But no, once you get far enough away, it turns itself off anyway. Dave, only Dave would have a pink log for. This is probably true, Alex. Hey, Nathan. How am I today? Frustrated because my wheel isn't being recognized by my PC today. Which means I need to reboot my PC pretty much immediately after the stream to get it to work again. Because I want to play me some racing games. I want to play me some Assetto Corsa. I think that's an intentional thing, Alex, but it's annoying as crap. I'm hoping somebody brings out a mod that, like, just stops that from happening. Chicken bacon oh my god, that sounds delicious. Planned and fertilized fields 8 and 11 corn for the BGA when I'm next on. Martin, the plan is we're not using the BGA. Game settings as well. I might change that then. But it's one of those infuriating things that, like, I don't want the engines to turn off. Let's try the light patch for. I've not touched this Assetto Corsa in a couple of months, Yanis. So no. No, I have not. I tried out the McLarens that were added into R Factor last night, though. They're terrible to drive. We'll be streaming around 5 PM tomorrow. Yes, the only hour I can stream is 5 until 6 tomorrow. Someone's making a dynamic weather mod for AC. Good luck with that. Because not even Kunos can do dynamic weather properly at the moment, it seems. There's footage of the mod. Ah, I might have a look at that at some point. Wonder if season will be FS19. Yes, it will, Farming Man. Realismus have already confirmed it. And I wouldn't be too surprised if we see it early 2019. The weather's been pretty disappointing in FS19. I kind of disagree. Like, it could be better, sure. But with the fact that it now rains basically endlessly once it starts raining, it's probably better that it doesn't rain much. Or often, I should probably say would be the better word. Clouds and rain don't look much better than a Frontier Design skybox. I actually spoke to Lars about that when I was in Germany, and one of the things, I'm not going to say issues, but one of the things that he did say to me was that the Frontier skyboxes, especially bullet bills, and this isn't knocking Bill. I like, you know, he's a great guy. I like him. I think he makes fantastic maps. But one of the things Giant said about him specifically was that the 2K and 4K textures were completely just unnecessary, and just made his maps bigger than they needed to be. Which I kind of agree with, to a certain extent. Like, they looked nice, but were they really necessary? I don't think so. And I'm sure he and I could have a big, long chat and argument and disagreement, whatever, about it. Myself and poor Bill, but I gotta say, I don't think 4K textures are overly necessary in Farm Sim. I think quality of texture is much more important than resolution of texture. Probably make a huge difference to people playing 4K. Probably not. Is Bill working on any maps? I don't know. I think he's taking a break from Farm Sim. Or from FS19. He, I think it's fair to say, has been reasonably vocal on with his disappointment about FS19 for whatever reason. I happen to disagree with him on that too. But that's personal opinion, he's allowed to have one, I'm allowed to have one. Wait, this is a front attacher? Why would you put a front attacher on a telehandler? Why would you do that? This whole forestry business is going quite well, but I do need to chop more trees in a second. Hey, Frankie. Well, Bill doesn't like FS19. No, he's very disappointed with it. I'm not entirely sure why. Like, he's given lots of reasons, but I'm not entirely sure why he's been so up in arms with it. Probably to move our header trailers into tight spaces, I guess, but could you not use a tractor for that? Like, most tractors have front attachers for that reason. Right, let's get more trees chopped. There's one here that's... I think if I get rid of this one over here, that'll clear out a nice big space for me to work with. I also think that it's probably a good idea to maybe get a thing. Stump grinder at some point soon. By some point soon, I mean probably like as soon as possible. GA triggers now, placeables have to be loaded into maps at runtime. See, the thing is, I agree with a lot of the changes Giants have made, because it's going to make... Like, it's going to mean that maps and mods in general are smaller in size. Like, yeah, they're going to take a small bit more effort to make, but I think the size optimizations will be worth it. Any news on GPS? Upside Down's GPS is probably done and dusted. You probably won't see that again. Wobster's working on an AB style GPS, AB line GPS, and I haven't heard much on that at all. I just know he's working on it, and he's got it in game and working to an extent. Hopefully we'll be hearing a bit more about that soon and seeing a bit more about that soon. Is the evening gone? It's gone home, it got drunk. How can I not cut this like here right now? Like, I can cut it up here, but not down here. I guess I'll cut it there then. That's okay. Medium graphics with some settings set high. Perfect for you. Very nice. It's the painful thing about PC is like you have to fiddle with graphics settings on a lot of games, and sometimes that takes an age. Something the console people don't even have to think about. Yeah, I think getting a stump grinder might be a good idea at this point in time. The first... I think there's going to be a glut of terrible mods for a little while after Christmas. From people who just wanted to get their mod out, I guess. And then we'll see the really super high quality stuff come through. Same as any other farm sim game, in that respect. You know, you get the bad stuff through first from the guys who just rush everything and don't really care about quality, and then you get the quality guys who come along and say, okay, I'm here now, what do we do? Yeah, I'm really thinking that just for ease of access, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna buy this straight out as well. Because this can be something for the T6 to use. Stevie, 90% of the mods he brings out are just, you can color change this in-game item. I like, that's great, but why? Like, I get that you wanted it, but why did you... Like, did it really need to be released? Probably shouldn't drive along with a giant saw on the back of my tractor turned on. Hey, Brendan. You play Xbox, you put the disc in, and you're ready to play. Yeah. I mean, that's the advantage of consoles. It's plug and play. PC, you install the game, and then, in some cases, spend a couple of hours trying to figure out what settings you actually need to be able to play it. Oh, is this gonna have the magical... It's got the magical sweet spot again. There we go. That said, that was a stump that was already there, so you can even like grind the stumps that are pre-existing, which is nice. Things you wouldn't think about, like the stumps in the game, they're just basically for display purposes only. What do you do with them? Oh, grind them. You can get rid of them if you want. I'm doing good, Brendan. How are you? Come on. There we go. Brendan, this stuff's so much fun. It can be really annoying because sometimes you gotta find this one perfect sweet spot in a stump. But yeah, it can be very fun at the same time. Like this stump here should be grinding away. But no, I've not found the sweet spot yet. There we go. In Xbox, when you get the game, you're told the day one patch will be automatically installed, and you got the game. How do you get the patch? It should automatically install when you connect your Xbox to the internet, dude. That shouldn't be a question I need to answer. And I'm not blaming you for it. If your Xbox isn't connected to the internet, you won't have the patch. Because you need to be connected to the internet to get the patch. If you're still having problems, ask around on Giant's Discord. I did see the community help desk person was online earlier on. CZ. It's not, because the rain still falls through the roof. What version of the game does it say you have FS Legend? It'll be on the top left of the menu. See, this is a stump that needs the magical sweet spot treatment, and I don't know where the magical sweet spot is. Is it up at the top here? Does this need to be like at a specific angle or something? When's the patch out for console players? This week at some point soon. Yeah. Is the magical sweet spot over here somewhere, maybe? Because look at this! There's no actual tree here, but I'm grinding something. Tuesday most probably, possibly. And it just disappears. Good. Let's go over here, grind some more stumps. I don't necessarily need to do this, but it just makes it a lot easier to get machinery around when there's no stumps in the way. There is a sign on Ravenport that does say Maplefield and Goldcrest Valley, yes. Tuesday must probably... Is that the day the consoles usually get patches? Is it Tuesday? Because it's going to be whatever day consoles usually get patches. Like on Steam, it's usually, well, it can be any day of the week basically on Steam. Ravenport Farmhouse. There's a picture of Goldcrest. Normally Tuesday patches and updates. That's the day that I'd expect it then. If that's the day that you guys usually get them. That's the most likely time. So I could get really smart here and just paint this all over with grass. Temporarily. Hey Darth, do you have a Discord? Yes! It's in the description. Discord.me/RainbowDave, I believe is the link. Are you in Fiji yet, Darth? Or are you not when are you going to Fiji? Also, yes, that works. The Discord command, at least it should. Yeah, there's the Discord. Nightboss just linked it. Thoroughly encourage everybody to join the Discord because there's a lot of chat goes on there, a lot of fun, a lot of mayhem sometimes, a lot of me using the potato emoji for no good reason. Most of your games come out around 7 of 10, come out on a Tuesday or Wednesday for me, yeah. Tuesday's the kind of game release day in Europe. I think it's like Friday or something in the US. It's like a different day in the US, I think. the games traditionally released, though that's kind of going by the wayside now. The digital is the thing. Here's a question for you guys, for those of you on PC mainly, because I know it's a bit more difficult to do this on consoles. How many of you PC guys have gone digital only? Like, no discs, no physical media? Like, how many of you guys just don't have a CD drive in your computers anymore? You? That's a thing you can do now. Because I've been digital only for a couple of years now, and it's just so much easier. I'm thinking of buying a wheel again. I'm not going to need to buy a new one. I just need to. Well, yeah, same here, Yanis. I just need to reboot my PC to fix it, basically. But I was running so late today that wasn't something I could do at the start of the stream. Let's see the PM you sent me in Discord. When did you send it, Farming Boy? Because if you send it while I was streaming, then no. You know where to put a disc, everything's download. Same. Makes life so much easier, because like, you can download everything nowadays. You want to buy a game from 1998 like Theme Hospital, you can download it because GOG's the thing. I've got a CD player in my room, but it doesn't work. It doesn't actually work. Like, when I was tidying my room not too long ago, I tried playing a CD. And it's just not working. Easier unless the downloader's garbage. Yeah, sometimes they're terrible download methods. They're like, yo, you gotta buy premium from us for $25.99 per day to get double the speed. And then you look at the speed and it's complete garbage anyway. It's like, I think I'll suffer. The link for the Giants Discord. Somebody can throw it into Discord if they want, I think. What's discord.gg/Giant Software. Because I distinctly remember that from the previous streams. Been on Discord since the middle of the year, so you don't know what's happened to it. I'm on Discord pretty much daily. If I'm not on Discord Sunday, it means that I'm usually doing something that requires me to be AFK for some reason. Spend 5 minutes chasing a header trailer with your harvester. Why are you chasing a header trailer with your harvester? If I had unlimited money, by the way, this would all just be painted grass now. Or painted concrete, so that I'd be able to see what on earth I'm trying to do and where the stumps are. I did see another one over here somewhere. I think that'll do for now, though, because I think we've got a decent amount of them gone. There's one here that I really should get... Oh, there's 2 here that I really should get rid of, but they're kind of worryingly close to logs that I want to chip. Landy's, yeah, mine's the most alive out of the YouTubers' Discords. I can't speak for VFs though. 9 VFs haven't been for a while. But out of the ones that I'm in, mine's the most lively, other than Daggerwinds, but I'm not going to count Daggerwinds because Daggerwinds got 400,000 subscribers. Almost 500,000, and there's a bit of a big difference between 500,000 and 9,000. Hey Aiden, how's it going? It's going good. What am I doing in this area? Forestry and stump grinding. Also known as Dave Fights with Trees. Right. Is that all the stumps gone now that I can see easily? Yes. That was the wrong button. So let's grab the... we'll use the Manitou, why not? We have a pretty good Discord. I'm just not on it because I don't... like... There's one or two people in there that I really dislike strongly, and I just don't want to have anything to do with them. So I'm not in his Discord so that I don't cause arguments. Longest stream today? It's a short stream today by usual standards because they're usually 2 hours and this has only been an hour and 43 minutes so far. Which, by the way, if you can't deal with somebody without causing an argument, just don't deal with them. That is the RainbowDave approved method. Did I start late? Yes, I started very late today. Because I got out of bed late. Woke up late, got out of bed late, and started late. I think, though, I'm doing reasonably well on the whole forestry frontier. Like, I'm not doing as well as I was earlier, but meh. Like, I'm not grabbing 4 or 5 logs at once anymore, but that's kind of fine. As long as they all feed into the chipper, I don't really care how many I grab at once. I am looking forward to the point where I start doing where I try forestry with the wheel loader fork, because if this one is as good as it is, and this one, you know, the two that I've been using today have been were traditionally the dodgiest in FS17. If they're behaving, I'm looking forward to the wheel loader fork, because that always kind of behaved. For the most part. I mean, one thing I don't like is the logs rolling around as much as they do. That's a physics thing that I disagree with, but I don't know, maybe they roll this much in real life. Maybe in real life you wouldn't actually be trying to use a telehandler for forestry. Just kind of thinking out loud here. Let's go back to using the John Deere because it's a bit faster on the move. Once we get this done, we can start really working on Project Megafield. Which is the whole point behind this, is just turning all this... like turning all of our fields into 2 megafields. Yeah, in real life, you'd like push and pull the logs onto the forks. You wouldn't be faffing about driving into them. Because, like, sure, they'd be too heavy to lift, but you wouldn't need to lift them. You'd just kind of roll them along the ground onto the forks. In real life... oh, in real life, you do it like this? That makes a lot more sense, actually. There's always one that just decides to go at 90 degrees to where I want it. I'm just gonna leave that there for the time being. Oh, screw it, let's just grab these two. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense, I'll be honest. It's a lot more reliable for grabbing multiple logs as well. Why is that just... Can it only, like, display so much material going through at once? Can I lift this bit? Ah! See, I solved my own problem by realizing that these logs were small enough that I could just lift them. See, the problem comes then when you get logs that are quite small, like this one. Because it's just not gonna... It does actually work. Okay. Thank you, Darth. You've saved me possibly a lot of anger at logs. Suddenly, chat goes quiet. Yeah. Welcome to streaming in FS19, where chat just doesn't want to talk ever. Have I seen NI recently? I have not, actually. Why do you ask, AJ? It's a very scary place. It's not scary. My Discord's fine. It's just a bit loopy. Why are they waiting log fork right? Are you seriously asking me that question, Foxtrot? Like, of all the people to ask that question, you're asking me. Dave, why do you have pink things? Would you like get into the chipper, please? There you go. If you have a fear of the potato emoji, don't ever go into my Discord, because I just spam it. Spam emojis from other servers with Nitro. Yeah, I mean, that works too. I feel like we're doing well here. Like, considering it's me. That was a very acrobatic move that log just made. You haven't heard from him in 8 days. He sometimes just goes off and disappears for a bit. I wouldn't be too surprised if he's working on, like, studying for exams or something. Because it is that time of year for people in schools. Can I cut? Let me cut. 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 Do 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 do. This is definitely easier than doing it all with a chainsaw. Let me cut. 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 Let me cut. This tree is too thick for this machine. No, it's not. Fake news. You missed exact. Oh, you know in real life? Maybe he's just sick, AJ. There's a larger cram pit than that one. I know. We've got that one. We got the bigger one on the server, Foxtrot. Not enough mods to make a Christmas special. Easier to line up in first person. Let's try it. Well, you may be right, actually. Okay, why can I not cut this one? Why has it decided this one's not cuttable? Is it... Have I, like, angered the tree gods or something here? I'm really... There are times I'm really not sure what the game actually wants you to do with logs. This is one of them. Like, why can I not cut this tree? Okay, now I can, even though it's blatantly in a position where you wouldn't be able to cut it in real life. Ah, it helps if you actually line up with the tree. Like, in real life, you'd be able to cut that right there. How about now? No. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. I mean, I guess we'll just go... No. Yes. No. Yes. No. What's... I mean, okay. Hey, Dylan. Now you can chip anything you can cut down. It's just sometimes the... Oh, did you mean chop? You can't cut all trees down with this. It is still only going to work with the straight ones. But you can chip anything. Yeah, no, they've got the same limitations on this as in FS17 because in real life that's kind of the limitations this has. This kind of machine has, is it can't cut trees that are overly bendy or have multiple branches. So while it might suck that you can't cut absolutely everything with it, it makes sense. Because in real life you wouldn't want to be trying to cut like an oak tree with one of these. I've just noticed the cab is on hydraulic lift. That's really cool. I like that. I've only just noticed the actual cab on this thing is on hydraulic actuators. That's a really cool thing. I like that. GG Komatsu, you've impressed me. Can I cut? Cut? Yep. Uh-oh. Cut? Cut! So, forest cleanup. Yeah, because there's quite a few trees over here. Next stream won't, next single player stream won't be Forestry, I promise. But I'm going to be kind of alternating between Forestry and not Forestry for a little bit. That's 25 trees cut, apparently. In all my time with FS19. That's the first neat pile that I've actually made. So that is nowhere near the tree. I swear that the other one could actually extend farther than that. Can't cut, can cut. Cut. Turns out the Easy Sheds brand is real. Oh, that's odd that they've got licensed sheds. Well, that's an odd bit of attention to detail. I would argue it's an unnecessary bit of attention to detail from Giants. Can cut. Can cut. Has the stream been very quiet for some reason? It seems people don't like Forestry. Which kind of sucks, because Forestry's kind of relaxing in a way. Also, this Forestry is all in aid of getting another field, so I mean... There is method behind my madness here. Cut. Cut. Forestry's where it can all go wrong, and people love it when things go wrong. I know! Yeah, people hate forestry. Like, this is where I'm most likely to do something ridiculous. Just because the forestry physics... They're a lot better than they were, actually. It's one of the reasons I'm doing forestry, is just kind of investigating the forestry physics, especially with the big old woodcutter here. It's a lot less random than it used to be. Quite like the forestry. So do I now. Some trees have collision bugs. That's always been a thing and probably always will. I mean, on the bright side, we're pretty much done with the forestry for quite a while after this. Like, the whole aim of this is just to expand the fields we own over here. And the easiest way to do that is to get rid of the trees. Granted, there are still quite a few trees over the other side of the hill here, but I think we're gonna do well. I think we're definitely on something vaguely resembling the home straight. Cut. Okay, so cuts off there. There's a part of me that thinks that even in reality you'd actually get something like the Komatsu in to do this. Because it's just one of those quality of life, makes things a lot easier things you can do. Is just rent a big old woodcutter. No cut. Cut? Cut. I think this is something that you would actually see happen in reality. Maybe not some of the things that I'm doing with this, but the basic idea of hiring a Komatsu and a big old truck just to get rid of wood that you don't want. Because I mean, this is just junk to me. I'm not going to do anything with it. It serves no purpose to me. It's in my way more than anything else, so why not just make with the choppy chop? Wood chips make money? Yeah, but I mean, like, other than making wood chips, there's no purpose behind having these trees on where I want a field. I could make a lot more money out of a field than I could out of wood chips. That's kind of my logic here. It's like forestry, but with a purpose. Especially a field this size, like... You think I'm planning on merging fields 18, 19 and 20 into one? And actually extending them up over here as well? It's gonna be a monstrously huge field. So... Getting rid of this and spending the bit of money now and spending the time now to get rid of all this... It's just gonna make life easier... in, you know, a week or two's time when I get around to ploughing it all. We'll probably rent a huge humongous plough to do it. Big bud? I might even bring in a big bud. More likely though I'll use a quad track. Bonus points, because I can now finally consider getting animals. Because one of the problems with animals was I'd need to get rid of a bit of the field that I already had. And with so little field area, it just was too big of a loss. But with basically two huge fields, because I do plan on merging 28 and 29 as well, with two big fields, I can definitely expand that yard out and get some animals in. And that's kind of where I was going this entire stream and this entire ridiculous plan of deforesting this area over here by fields 18, 19, 20 is and it's not done yet, but I'm going to end the stream here. Because I've been going for just over 2 hours. If I can clean this out, I can then come in with the terrain tool and smooth it out so that I can get a decent field out of it. And you'd do that in real life. You'd come in with a bulldozer or something, smooth it out, level it down, and kind of get where you want to go. Good for that Hawaii flight. Oh, did you want to do that today? Give me like an hour or two, Darth. But, yeah, sure. Because I need to eat and stuff. But I've got no plans for the rest of the evening, so yeah. I also need to, like, get my wheel working and make sure that it is actually working. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I've gone to the starting screen. GG. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.